Welcome my friends, Evan Gray here. Thank you for joining me for this episode. Today I want to talk about selling. That's right, I'm down in Florida, and let's roll the intro and I'll get into it. So I arrived here about a week ago and my tenant has moved out of my property back here, and they left it in decent condition but didn't do any cleaning, and there's a couple of problems inside which I'll show you. But I've decided to sell my rental properties in Florida and move all of those rental properties to Arizona. So I'm going to be selling here and then going out there shopping and trying to buy properties, make it way easier to manage those. Don't have to deal with the hurricanes, and so that's what I'm about and doing and working on for the next year or so. So parked out here in the front is my trailer, and I'm using that as a base and sort of showering and using the kitchen inside the house. Anyway, going back and forth. Oh, my tenant left a grandfather clock in the garage, so I've got a free sign on it, trying to give it away, give it a new home. When the tenant moved out, they did zero cleaning in here, so I had to hire a cleaning company to come in and scrub everything, mop the floors, clean the ovens, the refrigerator, bathrooms. It was not in great condition. Not horrific, I've had worse, but it took them probably most of a day to do the cleaning in the house. So for my part, I've been doing painting inside, but there's one little crazy thing that has happened as well. I guess this is what you get when you purchase a product and believe the label and the packaging. My tenant purchased these sticky hooks. So they're squares that are maybe, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches by 2 inches with a metal hook in the middle. And then this is plastic with an adhesive on the back. And they put 30 of these around the walls in the rental property to hang things. I think maybe like twinkle lights and I don't know, picture hooks or whatever, but these things are not easy to get off when they're on a painted wall. Let me show you what's happened. Up here you can see where it's been removed, and it's taken out all the paint here down to the drywall, and in some places it's actually pulled up the cardboard layer, the very top layer of the drywall, exposing the sheetrock underneath below that and leaving sort of a little crater there. So I've got to pull these off, and then I've got to fill them with the pink spackle stuff, sand that down, and then repaint not only this spot but the entire wall here so that it matches. They had a kid in here drawing on the wall, so I had crayon marks and pencils, and then lots of these, 30 of these adhesive hooks that were up here, and each of those took a good 5-10 minutes to remove, and then the result was the damage to the walls. So anyway, over the next few days, that's what I'm doing. I'm also pulling my lithium battery out of the trailer and rebalancing the cells to dial it in a little bit better so that the new 8 cells match the existing cells a little bit better, and this is the opportunity to do that while I can stay here in the house. Also taking advantage of this to do some building projects in the trailer while I'm in the house. I can empty things in the garage, so I'll do a separate video on that and show you what's going on. So I will be here in the rental property for a few weeks while this is selling, doing the showings. I'm doing for sale by owner, so for those of you who don't know, I had a real estate license here in Florida for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. So it's not that I'm an expert, but I know enough to be able to sell a property. And this will be my 4th house to sell for sale by owners. So I've gone through this 3 times before and am familiar working with the title company and reading through the buyer's offers and being able to sort of decipher what's going on there and do counter offers, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's sort of a status update. Hopefully I will be headed out of Florida probably late March, something like that, heading back towards the west with at least 2 of my properties sold. I have 3 and possibly the 3rd, but probably I'll wait until next year to sell the 3rd. just because of the situation with the tenant in there that's been so fabulously good. So anyway, that's all I have going on here. Thank you much for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you in a future video.